Hey, it's Music Therapy Laz here doing my VEDA for today, which is God, is it the 18th? No, it's the 19th. The 19th VEDA. And I'm trying to change my mood a little bit. I had a complete failure in my live stream today, and I'm listening to uh, Sean Pierce Johnson and Ben Coombs in the background here. Ben has Sean as his guest, and I was lucky to actually visit at Sean's studios in Laguna Hills, somewhere. I forget exactly the exact place, but it's in the Laguna Hills area in Los Angeles. When I was down there, breaking into or crashing, as I called it, crashing NAM this winter, and thank goodness I went because I got to meet these cool guys, a number of other people, and trying to help me develop my YouTube channel. And yeah, today's YouTube live stream was a complete utter failure, and I couldn't figure out what the problem was, and I don't know if it had something to do with the camera settings or had something to do with the StreamYard or YouTube just being taxed right now, or if it's my laptop is just old and not cooperating. It's any number of those things combined, actually, probably what led to the total failure of what I was hoping to do, which was going to be a versus Gretsch versus that D'Angelico there, and I have another Gretsch up there, that orange one in the background there that I put back on the wall. Yeah, I was planning to do a kind of not a shootout per se, but kind of like a versus, so Gretsch versus the D'Angelico, because they were all kind of in the same price range when I bought them. Um, the D'Angelico, mind you, is probably a better level production guitar because of some of the parts and stuff in it. So it's a DC Deluxe with some US made Seymour Duncan pickups in it, 59s, and it's a superb instrument in so many ways. However, I got them all for around the same price, so sub $800 price range, right? And I figured it would be cool to do a demo of what you can get, in a hollow body or semi-hollow. Anyway, they've got the block through, so the center block in the middle of them. So they're all center block semi-hollows in that sense. And the Filtertron style pickups that are in the Gretsch are going to be differently voiced, obviously, than the DC. But I thought it would be cool to kind of, handle them, play them, put them through effects, and see how they sounded different to each other for you guys. And gals, because of course gals play guitar too. Though I noticed on my analytics on my channel, there is 0 women subscribed, which I don't believe is true because I think Janice Lala subscribed, right? And I think Shauna sings is subscribed, aren't you guys? And Amanda Coombs I know is subscribed. So why does it say 100% male and over 50 are the subscribers to my channel? Can't be true. Can't. I don't know where those analytics are coming from because I personally know some of that information is incorrect. So anyway, bottom line is one of the reasons I brought Nick onto the show, my young friend, 18-year-old, because I'd like to get more young people interested in not just my channel, but I'm sure there are plenty of them watching videos, but interacting on YouTube, like what I've discovered, interacting through the chats and then interacting. And I think some of the concern of young people are sometimes, they don't want to be talking about stuff they don't know anything about or whatever, but you can still have conversations about music and your interests and that kind of thing. So, how I got on that topic, I don't know. But bottom line for me is today, my VEDA is about, what you do about failure when you have a failure in a stream or some other thing that you're trying to create. And I think preparation is really important, but having the right gear hooked up and working also helps. And right now I'm using a nearly 10-year-old laptop. I think I actually got it from my cousin. He gave it to me for whatever reason. He was able to give me a laptop. A friend of his spilled some coffee into it, and the touchpad buttons don't work on the mouse thing. And otherwise, it's a phenomenal G72 HP, and it's been working now. And I think that guy even had it for at least a year or so before that happened. And he gave it to Joe, and Joe gave it to me. So this laptop's probably about 10 years old, right? and I used it a lot too. So, and it's still working. It's running in the background right now. So, really, for me, getting the equipment that I have here all hooked up, and I have another laptop and I have a desktop over here that I could get hooked up. But I need to get a different camera then, because I've been using the laptop camera on that laptop, right? So, my VEDA today is kind of be about sometimes when you have these failures, like my wife was saying, don't get so down on yourself. Sometimes these things happen, and you always talk about positivity to people, and you know how to deal with failure and whatnot. But like I said to you, you also have to go through that mourning process. mourn like, oh, you're mourn the death of your bad stream. Because I struggled for over 2 hours roughly trying to get everything going and working correctly, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I don't know if it's issues at YouTube, probably, because they probably have limited staff right now, and there's a lot of people using YouTube. And on top of that, there's StreamYard too. I was having issues uploading an obviously perfectly viable, usable picture that I normally would have no problem uploading, and for whatever reason, I didn't want to upload the thumbnail picture for the beginning. So I guess the lesson for myself today, and for anyone out there doing any of this kind of stuff, is realize that none of this stuff is going to work perfectly all the time, but we expect it to. We have an expectation that we want it to work out, especially when you have other people that are probably relying on you in some way to have a good time. They want to, reliably be able to go onto your channel. When you say you're going to have a 4 o'clock stream, they're hoping that you're going to have a 4 o'clock stream. And I don't want to take myself too seriously or be too big-headed about this, because it's a very small channel. But I'm endeavoring towards that, right? Isn't everyone endeavoring towards being good at something or doing something well? So today was a good lesson for me. You got to sometimes reassess where you're at with what you're doing and find a better way to do it. So that's my VEDA for today. I'm gonna reassess and make sure that I don't have this happen again, and at least do the best I can. And one of those things is to get some of the equipment that I do have here hooked up, like I've been wanting to do, so I can do these things at a higher audio and video quality level. So for now, Music Therapy Laz back on the positive side of things instead of being grumpy. I'm hoping to get that done, and or I will be getting that done, and then we'll see you next time for a live stream on Thursday at 4 o'clock, and by then it should be right. So hope you guys, whoever was in the stream, enjoyed the I don't know. I played a little bit, but I had like 10 minutes to play, and I couldn't demonstrate it, and I wasn't even in the mood. So sometimes you gotta just accept these things and move on. Like my wife says, you always talk about that, and I'm like, yeah, that's true, So I'm moving on. I'm accepting it, and I'm gonna reassess and fix and mess around with the stuff and get it working good. In the meantime, I'll be listening to some of my other buddies who have it more together with their systems than I do, and hope to glean and learn some more from them. So until next time, you guys, Music Therapy Laz out, saying never give up. Keep trying, keep working at it, work at it hard, and yeah, there'll be times when it's frustrating, and then just move on and make it work the next time around, right? So Music Therapy Laz again, saying thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your Sunday. Take care, you guys.